Hey, Glenn, how you doing, man?
Morning. How you doing, Mark?
I can't complain, man. I'm here and everything's going pretty good, I guess. Yeah. How are you doing, sir? I know probably feel a little better this week, don't you?
Yeah, I'm a little better. I'm about 50%.
Okay, well that's
Yeah,
an improvement.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's better than having to slide out of bed on my knees to get up out of bed.
Oh crap, dude.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's terrible. It happens like once every year or every couple of years that hernia mesh migrates or something. I don't know what the hell.
Yeah, I don't have anything to compare that to personally to give you my opinion on it, but it sounds painful. So I'm glad
Yeah,
you're at least halfway better.
yeah. Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, things are going better we got some good stuff today, man. Jay's back in the picture now. He was dealing with some life-changing issues, and his life's going good now, but everything in his life went upside down. He ended up losing his woman, got a new woman, lost his stuff, lost
Oh,
his here. Let me give you an example of what he was dealing with. Somebody backed up to his big 10 by 40 storage unit, ripped everything off of value. So he got a check from the storage facility for, well, he didn't get it. They were given a check for $10,000 to reimburse what he lost. And well, come to find out, the storage unit was in his ex's name, so he ended up getting nothing.
oh, damn.
And then he lost it. Of course, he lost the place that they were living at because they were renting that place. So they went in, and they lost all their stuff. He lost all his stuff out of there. That trailer I sold him,
Yeah.
they took it. They
Oh,
took
God.
it. It's all gone. Can't do anything. I don't know the specifics of what happened on that deal, but the bottom
So
line is he lost it all.
was that storage locker something he purchased, or is it one he worked out of?
That was where he kept a lot of his inventory. He worked out of it.
God,
And,
lose all that. What a
well, see, the facility did right by him. They paid his insurance. The paid him, but the problem is, it was in his ex's who he's not with anymore. Of course, she didn't give it to him.
Right? Yeah, of course.
Of course,
Well,
yeah.
learn a lesson there.
So he's got a new, I just let me just cut to the chase here. Everything went bad, but it's going good for him now. Matter of fact, he came by this 3 days ago, and I sold him $2,200 worth of merchandise that I had stocked up for him. I actually saved it all over the course of the year. I hadn't seen him. I mean, I had talked to him, but he hadn't been by. But he managed to get up enough gold that we tested it all out. It was really good. Ended up with $2,200 worth of gold and silver. And I pretty much told him, he had a pickup truck. I said, just fill it up. So, I mean, there's a lot of good stuff I had back there. So I think he did pretty good. And
Yeah, and gave you some space.
Just in time too, because when we get into storage auctions today, I've got a target for Thursday that I'm excited about. And the price isn't going to really scare me on this one. I love it. Everything in this unit is something and of quality. That's the thing.
When does it close?
Thursday at 10 a.m. There is also, as an exciting feature for the video that I'll be making, if I get the unit, there's a really nice Winchester gun safe in there. So I'm excited about the potential of getting that, and really happy that Jay's turned it around. I sound like he went through hell, man. You know, to be honest.
Yeah, it sure does.
When you lose, and the worst thing about it, and this one hit home with me, he lost his cats.
His what?
His cats.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
She took his cats. And the only thing, now they have a daughter together. And so obviously she wants him to watch her on Saturdays. And that's pretty well, you know, that's pretty much how things can go bad for somebody, man. You know. And so that's why he hadn't been here he wasn't talking about it, but now that he's got things squared away and on the right track, he's got somebody he really likes now. And things are going well for him, and I was happy for him. So I gave him a really good deal. He gave me $2,200 worth of gold and silver, and I think he did really good on what he picked. I even let him pull out some of the models from that unit, from the pilot's unit. I let him dig into those too. You know, I think he did really good. So I'm happy for him. Like that gold.
I'm glad he's doing better.
Yeah, and he's back in the picture. I kind of thought maybe something was wrong, so I never did unload any of that stuff, man. I kind of waited over a year, and I'm glad I did.
Yeah.
And I made room just in time. So, well, anyway, you know, I'm going to go on into the comments. We got a new member here, StreamYard. Yeah, hey, hi, StreamYard. How you doing? It said first post, live viewer comments show up on StreamYard. This is an example. Yeah, right. Hello, StreamYard. Have a good time, bud. All right. Hey, Mad Dog, how you doing, man? Glad to see you. Yeah, man. Sales, $2,200 in sales this week. We got a banger to look at that I'm gonna buy this if it's available. It's not gonna be cheap, but if it was cheap, it wouldn't be as good as it is. So there's that.
Right.
Yeah. So how am I doing?
Mark?
I'm sorry.
What size is it, Mark?
It's a 10 by 5, but everything in there that I can see, and we'll show everybody this unit. Uh-oh. Yeah, I think Mad Dog's on it. Yeah, well, Mad Dog, that's the one that I'm targeting. We'll get to that. Hey, Harry, how you doing? I just watched your video. One of your lighter hauls. I think that can was pretty cool, though. It didn't have a lid, but interesting. Yeah, glad you're here, sir. Very glad you're here. So we had a really good sales week, thanks to my gold and silver guy who came through. And a couple of the rings that I got from him that were 14 karat gold, some nice big real diamonds on them. So I might want to pull the diamonds off of them. I don't know, because I have sold diamonds before for pretty good money. So that was kind of like a bonus on my end. I gave him some good stuff though, so I think we both did pretty good. Mad Dog, yeah, this is the one that I'm like. This is funny, Glenn. This is the same locker that I'm bidding on. That Mad Dog's talking about right here.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel bad. I hope everything's going better for Jay. Yeah, it is. He showed me a picture of his new woman, and he's happy. I guess guarantee you he's happy. Of course, you can't go by looks, but it's a good start.
Yeah.
Very good start. They get along. So,
Yeah.
and, but that trailer I sold him, he lost it. It was stuck in the yard. He had moved it around back, and it got stuck, and he couldn't get it out. Sat there a little too long for that landlord, who was always giving him trouble because he's been a reseller and he's had stuff. And I'm just glad he's out of that hellhole, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
So he lost that. I don't know. I think if he'd had a good lawyer, he could have. But I don't know the whole situation, so I'm not going to get it. I just told him, I'm glad you're doing good, man. Now, finally, after a year of hell. Hey, Todd, how you doing, bud? Yeah, silver and gold came my way this week. More. I love getting stuff that goes up in value. I told people back in 2011, stock it up and don't sell it to me. They all sold it to me. That's fine by me. But I told them, don't do it. Don't do it. They did it. Told them. But you can only, it's like they say, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. All right. Glad you pulled in here, Todd. Public stores, there's a lot of units. Yeah, there is a lot of units this time. I've got one in mind, though. And you know what? I really don't care to look at a backup unit right now. I really like the one that I got targeted.
Yeah. It sounds like a good.
I'm excited about it. Even there's 2 bikes in there as well. And they're high-end bikes. And the washer dryer that's in there, it's not one of these regular white ones, with the metal lid on it. This is like a front loaders with the big dome windows in them and stuff. I mean, these are going to be $500, just
Oh yeah.
resale. And everybody else is going to know it too. So I get it. I get what I'm up against. But I'm ready, and I need a video. Of course, y'all know I didn't get a video up this week because I didn't have nothing to put up. But that could change. Yeah, it's hopefully going to change this week. I'm glad Jay came. Yeah, I know. I really am too. And he brought me some good. Well, actually, gold, silver, and diamonds. I told him. I said, "Well, you know how I roll, Jay." I said, I don't even. Whenever I buy this stuff, if they're diamonds, that's fine. I'm paying for the gold and the silver. Oh, I know. So I think both. I tested them the other day, and they're both real. And one of them's fat. One of them is really fat. You love most expensive unit in the state. It's $1,200. Georgetown. Yeah, I like the one I'm looking at better, dude. I do. 710. I think that's the one I'm bidding on. I think it's 720 right now. KO storage. I've been there before. I have been there before. We'll look at them today. Usually when it rains, it pours. You'll have like nothing for a while, and then all of a sudden, boom, 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 and you're like, wow, look at that. And you always got to wonder what happened to somebody, why they are letting it go like that. Something of so much good stuff. So there's probably something awful happened to them, or who knows. There's a country song behind every one of these, Glenn.
Yeah.
There really is, man. Harry says gold is good, silver ain't too bad either. Well, hell yeah, silver's going to be amazing as well because of all the new industry, AI industries that's coming to the United States. We now have a real president and not an auto pen. So we're looking at a real presidency, one that is building the country and actually rebuilding the entire planet. If you haven't noticed, probably going to end every war there is. It's going to take time. sadly, we don't have a mainstream media, but we have a new age of media, alternative media that is climbing up and getting ready to take over all of that. When the whole thing's said and done, all that old Mossad uh, mainstream so-called legacy news, legacy lying will be gone. My own personal opinion, a lot of them are not human. And I mean that literally. I think there's a lot of technology involved. Let's just say technology, for lack of a better term. There's they can have people come onto a camera now, and you think that's a human, but if you anymore, it's not necessarily the case, man. I can't cite any actual examples of it, but I know that there's technology that they can do that, and if they can deceive you, they will.
Yeah.
So take that for what it's worth. Man, I got public storage unit I loved at 77812. Yeah, well, hey, you know what? We're gonna do all that today. I'm excited, man. Hopefully, I'm gonna be showing the unit I'm bidding on. That's not a good idea for me to do, but I'm gonna do it anyway because I think the price is gonna be stupid anyway. But I'm prepared for a semi-stupid price. Sometimes you just got to dig a little deeper, man. Spin up 6 units. I saw kind of ones to bid on. I only have to do like a 5-mile radius, man. That's what's so good about this area right here. I guess I'm blessed as far as the ability to have units to pick from, and they're all on Storage Treasure. Johnny Small Pepper, hey, how you doing, bud? Hey, I am going to contact you soon. I haven't made up my mind exactly when my schedule, but I am going to want to come on your live to eat some peppers with you, gentlemen. He has people come on his live and eat peppers, hot peppers. I might be able to put on a really good show for you because my tolerance is way down right now. So it might be on fire. Like Pappy was on there the other day eating some of these extremely hot peppers. He was dying up there for a few minutes until he got a hold of it. So yeah, I will. I do. Your email is in your about section. I will. I just might take. I know it's taken me forever, but I will eventually make it, my man. I promise. Glad you're here, Johnny. Dog barking. I love it. KO Storage of Louisville has good coverage for 6 months pay up. We're gonna look at all that, man. Yeah, I tell you what, I've known a lot of people in the pepper community, but Johnny, he may have the ability of a Johnny Scoville as far as being able to take the hot stuff. He's kind of on that level. He's pretty. He won't admit that, but I think he can eat these super hot peppers, Glenn, and it doesn't even affect him. I mean, it's like I'm at about not quite at a 1, on a 1 to 10 scale. He'll eat a Reaper or something, or a chocolate bootla or whatever it is. I mean, these things normally will just fry the average human. So he can eat this stuff. Oh, that's tasty. I like that. I'm almost at that 1/2 of a 1. You're the man. That's right. Oh boy, man. He can do it, man. So what I think, if I come on your show and eat a Reaper live, I might just start going. I don't know what's going to happen because I haven't been eating the hot ones lately. I've been eating jalapenos and haven't even been eating the habaneros like I was. I've been just cutting up some jalapenos, which aren't that hot. Some of them can be. Here's this Mark. I don't think that war is going to end. It is. It is, man. It might stop for a little bit for the Russian guy who wants to kill that thing from the Ukraine he hates. Yeah, that's all surface level stuff, Harry. What's really going on? They're not not seeing that on the mainstream. You got to dig for the real information. Well, anything you see on news, so-called news, I don't even really watch it anymore. I do watch the. I did watch when Putin came to Alaska, and that was so cool how Trump had the flyovers right when
Yeah.
Putin came. That was so cool. And then Putin was there to pay honor to some of the Russian soldiers that were buried in Alaska, Anchorage, Alaska. I mean, who stood with us in World War II? Another deep state war, but who stood with us then? Well, Russia. So it's only natural. They're only 50 miles away from the U.S., which a lot of people don't realize. They're only 50 miles away. We need to have an agreement with them. Well, all of Ukraine is, to the people. When you won't hear this on the news, this is a deep state holdout. That's all it is. That's all it is. And as far as Zelensky, there's an example of what I was talking about earlier about deception.
Yeah, they need to get rid of that clown.
There's nothing real about that guy, man. What are they trying to accomplish? They're losing what, 5,000 people a week for what?
Yeah.
Nothing. It's stupid. So yeah, it's going to stop. It may not stop this week, but it will stop. It wouldn't have started had it not been for 2020. Wouldn't have started. Putin said the same thing. He told,
I heard.
telling the media, y'all are full of shit. Go ahead, Glenn. I'm sorry. I have to give the Lucky Storage Unit numbers at Publix. Well, we're going to find out, man. We're going to FAFO and FO. We're going to find out. I got some interesting units for you. I got one I'm going to buy if it's still available come Thursday at 10 a.m. Get the public storage page right. Oh, it is. Come by 12:30, we're going to be jumping on there. That's right, Johnny. You've got the. He could take the hottest pepper in the world and eat it, and then drink hot coffee. No, I mean literally, I've seen him do it. I have seen him do it. All right, Mad Dog's locked and loaded, isn't he? Here he says, we got no business in the old Soviet Union. Well, I don't think there is a Soviet Union anymore. Right? When the wall was taken down, it was under one condition. NATO, there's another thing that needs to go down. NATO. Here in Poland, which all of them. We need to go into before the total global gold-backed Nasara, Jassara, and everything gets put into place. There can't be any wars. So these countries are going to be really motivated to not be in any kind of situation of war because they are going to be not involved in the entire global system. They won't be able to trade. They won't be able to do anything. So they're usually money will dictate what these countries do. And the whole world's going to change. And if they want to be part of the world, and what's going to be a world economy, and not the old new world order kind. I mean, we're talking about the Nasara, Jassara, the good asset-backed currencies, quantum banking, all that's in place. You just got to get everything else. Like, can't be any wars going on. So all that's going to stop, man. It just doesn't look like it's going to. It wouldn't have ever started had 2020 not happened. It would have never started. Do like the luck numbers. I gave you 4 groups. I can't wait either, man. All right, Mad Dog, he wants to get into it. So we're going to do it. So, yeah, it's all going to happen. If you really want to have some fun, go into your bank and ask them if they're ready for the QFS to kick off and just watch their faces because they can't talk about it. They'll give you something, but they'll be like, just if you want to have fun. I mean, you're there anyway, right? Hey, how y'all doing? Heard y'all were Basel III compliant here recently, and now you're ready for the QFS. They can't say anything about it. It'd be fun. I just never go into the bank anymore. I can't remember the last time I actually went into a bank.
I probably 10 years or more for me.
Yeah, I mean, I use the bank, the debit card, and I got money in the bank, but I never go into the bank. I don't use I just don't use them. All right, well, we're gonna do this thing, man. I can't wait to show this unit, even though it's counterproductive to me getting it, because I think it's gonna go high anyway. So there's that. So I'm gonna star Mad Dog's post. When we talk about this, I have a completely different perspective than pretty much everybody on here because the only time I listen to the news is the so-called news is when I'm watching alternative news and they bring up examples from the old fake news media. You got to remember, we had a president that was so-called elected back in 2008 for 2 terms that made it legal for them to use propaganda against the people. So at that point, anybody with 2 brain cells to rub together should have known that not to listen to him. But no, they listened to him anyway. I guess old habits die hard, man. What can I say? Let's see. In your yeah, in my area. I can't wait, Mad Dog. Let's do it. Okay, let's go. Let's go. There it is. Let's see. Where am I going? Oh, here we go. Share screen. And then we'll look for you too, Glenn, because I've got Locker Fox locked and loaded. All right, now.
Hey, give me about five seconds. I'm gonna check on Henry real quick.
Yeah, pet Henry for me if you can. He's a good cat. Yeah. All right, so here is the locker I'm looking at, Mad Dog, and you've seen it. Oh, I thought it was 720. It's 70. You were right. It's 710. Okay. See, what I like about it right off the rip, if you'll notice, the Westinghouse, or is it Westinghouse or Whirlpool? Which one is it? Whirlpool, I believe is what it is. A really updated washer dryer. That's going to be a lot of money right there. We got 2 really good bikes in the front and in the back, labeled, clean boxes, taped shut, all kind of stuff all around it, man. Now, I'll have to come back to show Glenn, but what I really liked is a nice feature is this Winchester safe here.
Oh yeah, I see that.
Did you see this first picture, Glenn? I'm gonna go back to it. See, the washer and dryer is over here. See how that's more of a modern set? These are reasonably expensive.
Oh yeah, you get good money for those.
Right there is really a lot of money. And wait till you see these bikes. That's not the best shot of them. But here is this Winchester safe. Now, I did call the locksmith. I didn't call him. I checked up on what the prices would be to get it rekeyed. $300. It's a $700 safe. So I'm not so sure if I'm not just going to pry bar it open if I get it.
You might be able to drill it out, maybe.
We'll just have to see what kind of a situation it is. Like some of the stack on, whatever they call them, like the green ones, I have drilled those. But if this thing could be full of, you never know, it could have guns in it, man. Because it is a gun safe. There's no guarantee it's empty. You get my drift?
Yeah. You may know that. You may know this already, but when you drill that out, Mark, get some. you can get at a hardware store some silicone spray and spray that on your drill bit while it's going through, and it'll eat right through it a lot faster.
Yeah, I know you did say that when I was drilling them out before. I was able to do it, but it took forever. But
Yeah,
yeah, I can try that. I might even have some of that. And so, as you can see, everything else in here just looks like it's going to be something. Like I don't know what's down in there. This is only a 5x10, or it's 10x5 to be exact. I'm just liking it. It's resonating with me. I don't know what this thing is here sticking up. Maybe you can help me
yeah.
out. Any idea what this might be?
I don't know.
I see the word max, but I can't read the first part of it.
Wonder if it's a is it a vacuum?
I just don't think it's that.
No, it's not. No, it's not a vacuum.
I have no
Huh.
idea what it is. I'm at a loss on that. And here's a looks like the world. Okay. And then there's just more. I don't know what this is back here, but it looks like money, like whatever this is back here. Can't really tell. That's the only shot of that. But if this bike here right here is a Thrive, that's a very expensive bike. And you can look up this LIN or LIV bike. They're just not cheap. They're actually, I believe, classified as mountain bikes. And then you got bags. Everything's something. There's not going to be a lot of trash in here.
Yeah, I think at washer and dryer, you're looking probably for the pair $600 at least.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I mean, it's like $1,500 for the set new.
Yeah, yeah.
And then if you'll notice, there's this table sitting upside down, but in the back of the table, it actually has a plug coming out of it. So I don't know what kind of table that is, but I'm sure it costs more than a regular table. And then boxes are labeled here, taped up really good. I don't know what this case is. I'd like to find out. That one's marked purses. I don't know what that is. Oler, I don't know what that's supposed to be. But it looks like they could have valuables in there.
Yeah, there's some mystery there.
Lots of it. I think this will show well in a video, and I'm needing something like that, and my channel's suffering right now. Here's something I might want to keep. It's a turbo. I don't know if that's a blower or vacuum or both. I really don't know what that is. It just, to me, everything in this unit just screams you need to buy that. And look at these bags right here. There's this bag right here. Who knows what's in there? There's something here. There's another table, a lot of stuff sitting on. Those bikes, those will sell pretty quick, I think. And then just more stuff. Holy Bible. Okay. And then we'll look at some other ones. I just kind of want to look at it too again because I can't stop looking at it. The only problem with this safe being here is that's going to cause a lot of problems with the price.
Oh, yeah.
But, like I said, there's no guarantee that sucker's empty. I'd be willing to bet there's something in it. And it just looks good to me. I really like it. Like here's like a purse handle or a strap hanging down from this box with a brand new tag on it right here. Or is that glued to the box? I don't know. But we'll find out hopefully. So that's all there is. So I've been outbid right now, and I'm going to leave it that way till Thursday if it's still here. And the good news is I'll probably rent it for a month. And it's only a 5x10, so it'll only cost like $50, 60 maybe. All right, well, we'll move on. Let's see here. That okay, there. Oh, look right here, Glenn. This is weird. Right here, this is the same locker I was just showing you. It says high bid 420. You go up here and it's 710.
Yeah, that's weird.
So this part hadn't updated yet. Wow, that is weird. It's the same unit, dude. Look, I'm going to click on it. I'll
Yeah.
show you. So I click on it. Well, come on. It's still loading. Uh-oh. Oh. It's still spinning, Glenn.
Yeah, I see it.
That can't be good. All right, well, I'm going to go into my account here. Yeah, it's still there. Yeah, see, it's 710. And then you go down here. See, now it upgraded. It updated,
Oh,
I mean. Okay.
yeah.
That page hadn't loaded yet. I mean, uploaded. What do you call that? Updated. Oh, here's another one. It's whatever it is, I reckon. So let's see. Now we'll go back. Let me go into the chat and see. Mad Dog said loves this. Yeah, the bikes. Mad Dog's been all over this. I'm going to try to keep up with it. 28193 26597 and 77812. All right. So we'll go back here. Let me look at one of those units. 77812. Let's do that. It says 77812 public storage units, please. Okay, Mad Dog, 77812. 77812. I guess that's a zip code. Oh. What area code is that? Let me try 500 miles. It's not even coming up, man. Oh, that's the facility number. Okay. Facility 778. Whenever I do these numbers, it never wants to work. Okay, there it is. 77812 is right here. Okay. All right. Here we go. Here's one I bet you he was looking at because I see wrapped furniture. Okay. It looks like a trunk, maybe. Oh, that could be leather. Craftsman bandsaw. Oh, Lord. All these priority boxes. I wonder what could be in there. There could be anything in there, man. It's only $70.
Oh, that's not bad. 3 days to go.
Yeah, this is really nice, man. All right. I feel what you're showing me, Mad Dog. I feel this one. That does look like leather, man. It could be pleather, I guess. It might be pleather. I'm not worried about it. It looks like a good one. It could be a nice backup.
Yeah, I'm surprised it's just at $70.
Yeah, there's quite a bit of nice stuff in here. The only negative I see is there any mystery? Yeah, there's some mystery boxes. There it goes. There they go. Oh my God, it's a 10 by 25 too.
Oh man. Yeah.
That's a big sucker, man. Those priority boxes are interesting. Okay, I think it might be vinyl. I don't know if that's leather or not, but that's okay.
Yeah, I think so. But
It's not a
yeah,
bad looking unit.
no, it's not. It, like you said, it wouldn't be a bad backup.
This would definitely be one I'd be in for a while. Now that actually could be jewelry.
Yeah.
Could be. Could be. It looks interesting. I like the fact they wrapped that piece of furniture there. It's just, wow. Yeah, I see where you're coming from, man. Oh, these stepping stones. Okay. Bandsaw down there. There's a Craftsman bandsaw. $100, right? That pay for the unit. Where, of course, that price is going to go way up. I mean, you can't even see in the back of this one, so judging
Yeah.
by the front, I'd say this is a good unit. That looks like a kitchen table there. That right there, wrapped up, it looks like a trunk, maybe. It's not bad. That is sweet. It says tools. All right, let's see what else he was talking about. Well, there's might be other ones at this location. That one's only $10. Here's another one that's got these postal boxes in it. I wonder if that's a sister unit or not. Oh, those are just all boxes, man. If somebody was doing a lot of shipping, they would love this. Look at all the boxes. I don't do a lot of. I don't do any really, very rarely. Somebody will want this unit with just because of all the boxes in it. So that one won't interest me though. That's that one. I don't like the looks of that one. Oh, here we go. Stuff, tubs, and boxes. Really a total gamble here because you can't really see much. I guarantee you that red bag right there's got a freaking Christmas tree in it. I bet you. Oh, here's a warning. DoorDash bag. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to see that. I won't even consider it now. I don't. I can't really explain this to why. I just don't think that it gives me any motivation to buy it. Not so sure if they weren't broke. I could be wrong. Yeah, I don't like it. That one I do like, the one with the wrapped furniture, and it's really big though. And where is 77812? I gotta see this. Chamberlain Lane. Yeah, that wasn't Public Storage 2 years ago. Public's been buying out a lot of facilities around here, man. Some of the mom and pop ones, the one or two location kind of places, they've been buying them out. Here's another one. For sale by owner. Let's see, bags. I don't like the way it looks already. Yeah, I'm picky. I get it. Pretty picky when it comes to storage units anymore. Because the one thing you really don't want to do is buy a crappy one, man. You just waste your time. Okay, I don't like the way it looks. That crayon did it for me, man. That big clear. Once I saw that crayon and wrapping paper or Christmassy looking stuff, there better be some goodies in here showing. But all I'm seeing is problems, man. Yeah, I don't like that one. So we looked at that one. I do. I like the one, or the one that I'm bidding on. I don't like the 10 by 25. Let's see what else. Wait a minute. All right, Mad Dogs gave me 4778 public storage, please. Okay, we were doing those. Let's see what's the next one. It will cost over 1,000. Mad Dog said. I think he's talking about the one I'm bidding on. Yeah, I'm already planning on that. I'm already planning on it going well over 1,000. Yes, I am. Because if you want to play with the big boys, you gotta pay the big bucks, and they're going to be wanting that. It's just who wants it more. All right, Mad Dog gave me 28193. So let's try that. 28193. Can't get the daggone page to go. There it goes. 28193. This should do it. 28193. Aha! See that? No, those facility numbers is now working in the keywords. So we know this now. That's good information. Because I think one week it was not working. Or at least it wasn't working for me, but it's working now. All right, we'll take a look at this. All right, seeing these. Yeah, I don't like the way that looks. Ooh, if that set's in there, it's a pink diamond cookware set. I don't know if that's an expensive brand or not, but if it's all in there and brand new, that'd be good. Don't like the way the rest of it looks. So I'm not, I don't do well with the toy units.
No, I do.
I mean, some people love them, and I understand it because they can sell it. I don't. That stuff doesn't do well for me.
No, I just doesn't interest me.
Yeah. I mean, I get it. Some people are going to want that stuff. It's because they've had good luck selling it. And maybe there's video game stuff in there, but I don't see any. So we'll do the next. Here's one where you can't get the door open. These are interesting. I've never bought one where you can't get the door open because, to be honest with you, I'm afraid of what I might get stuck with in there.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
So would I want to risk it? I mean, what would you do though? You open it up and there's like 10 metal drums full of toxic waste. What would you do? Well, I know what you would do. You'd have it removed, or if you did it yourself, it might even end up costing you more. You don't want to mess with that stuff.
You'd probably be better off just leaving it and losing your deposit.
Yeah, but then there's the problem with that. If you're dealing with storage treasures, you could lose and all the facilities in your area use storage treasures. So I couldn't really do that. So I want to at least, of course, I've bought units where you couldn't see in the back too. So it kind of nullifies my argument. But this one, it just stands out as, I don't know. All right, here's another one here where it's got $300 sitting right in the front and not even a $10 bid on it. Sells in 3 days. You got a washer dryer set. Too full to open the door all the way. Now, if you can't open the door all the way when it's up that high, then you're not trying. Okay, all right, I get it, but I need to see another clue or two. Well, there's probably $300 just sitting there. But everything else, I can't really see anything else. Except this mattress. I think that's what that is.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, I wrestled a king mattress a couple months ago. Yeah.
That's no fun.
I got it out of there and got it on the roof of my van. I won that battle, but it won that the battle that night because my back was stiff as I was walking over. I was bent over. Have you ever had your back pulled? You can't even stand up straight. It was bent over, man, for about a day and a half. So I guess I won the battle, but it won the war. Yeah, I mean, this is a good unit to maybe gamble on because you got $300 in the front, and you just, I guess, well, there's two pieces of plywood right there. Well, particle pressed wood. Even those sheets are expensive at the Home Depot. But anyway, I digress. Here's another. See, I gravitate towards that auto money right off the rip, man. Because look at this, you got a set of redwoods. Those work all right around here because there's a local college it's a national program, Louisville, that has their share of fans that would love to have that set. $300 would be easy as long as they're working. There it is. I'm not a big fan of that fabric on that furniture, but okay, here's something people love to buy: Legos.
Yeah.
People will buy those. I could even sell them at the bookstore if I didn't want to try to list them. You can take those in there and they sell them by the bag full. They'll buy them used. So I could sell all this stuff. What else is here? I don't like that fabric. Huh. Not sure what they're shoe boxes. What's VNLA? Oh, is that an X? It looks like it says Xbox. That's a freaking Xbox set right there, dude.
It is. Huh.
That's like $100, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So this could be a good unit right here, man. Let's see, 28193. It's a poplar level. This is where I bought Muhammad Ali. Boy, I wish I had this. You know what? I sold that thing for $1,200. I might have undersold that sucker, man. I don't know. Problem is, I couldn't move it.
Yeah.
And I had somebody would come and get it. They paid me. Yeah, it's going way back in the time machine. I can't go back and look at that. But I was looking at some of those statues today. Of course, they were asking prices. I saw people asking and it wasn't the exact same one. I just looked up life size ones just for shits and giggles. And I was seeing some at like 6,900, kind of asking price. But you can ask whatever you want,
Yeah.
So this one here, I mean, I like this because I'm seeing a $300 sale in these washer dryers. I'm seeing Legos, Xbox. It's a 10 by 15. That's not that far away. Gosh, nobody's even bid on this? Are you kidding me?
Yeah. Huh.
And
I'm surprised.
I've got to know what VNLA is. VNLA. It's showing roller skates. I'm not really into that. Yeah, I got a little bit of interest here in this one as a backup. What does that box say? Can't read it. Yeah, I think that's an Xbox for sure.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that's what that is. So this isn't a bad little unit. And with Lego stuff, what's that? Woo, lordy. All right, well, I see opportunity there. That's the way it usually goes, Glenn. There's either like nothing or a whole bunch that you can't. At least I can't. I can't buy them all. I just try to buy the best of the best when it's there in my area. I try to do that. I like this a little bit. Yeah, I'll have to admit that. All right. Okay, let me come back in because I'm a hogging all the time. I want to look in your area. I know I was seeing some pretty good things, but I want to look in your area. Uh, oh, there you are. Add to stage. There we go. Okay. How do we get stuffed over there on the side?
Um,
Good Lord. I'm lost again. Share screen. All right, here we go. There it is. It's showing now. Okay.
yeah.
Okay. All right, let's try your 93308. Let's see what we got going on in Bakersfield. Oh, wow, man. Look at all these tools, man. This might not be real close, though. I don't know. I did a 50-mile radius. All right, let's see if these are all jacked up. Yeah, they are a little bit beat. And why is there so many of them? This one kind of concerns me a little bit.
Yeah.
Of course, you got a green one, two red ones. They just look kind of shop worn. I'm not really liking the quality I'm seeing, but I still think you've got like $300 or $400 worth of. I don't know. What else is in here? What's wrong, Sadie? Are you hungry? Well, she's acting like it. Hang on, Dan. I got to give her a handful of. There you go. Yeah, she wanted some cat food. All right, that's fine. There's like a drafting table right there. I just don't know why they got all these daggone toolboxes, man. It looks like
Yeah.
that one in a drawer. They might be scrappers, man. Who knows? I wouldn't want to buy that. I'd be afraid of this one. I'm looking at a bunch of crap over here. I think you're looking at low quality crap and kind of beat up, shop worn, everything else here. Yeah, there's
Yeah, I
another.
think so.
These would have to be cheap boxes. I don't think you'd want that. That's just my opinion. All right. Let's see what else we can. Wait, whoa, what did that say? All right. Let's try this again. I think we went too far out. Let's try to go 25 miles. Okay. Wilson Road in Bakersfield. I'm sure you know where this is.
Yeah.
Oh, good Lord. This is where they show two pictures of a door. And then this picture sucks. Oh, this looks like crap, man. There's a picture of the door there.
Maybe they're selling the door.
Yeah, there's another one. There's up close to the door. You know what, man? You ought to call up there and say, "Wow, that's a nice door. Only got two pictures of it. Could you take a few more pictures of the door, please?" They'd be like, "You're a smartass, aren't you?" A little bit. I wonder why in the hell you got two pictures of the freaking door and a shitty picture of the unit. I can't even see it.
A better picture of the door than the items.
See, what are you selling, the door? So how much you want for this door, man? Oh, they would hang up on you if you did that. Yeah, I don't like this one. I don't know if you do or not. Yeah, I know you don't. Look at it. Yes, it's possible that's a jewelry box, but you know what? I bet you there's nothing in there. It just doesn't look like there would be. But there it is. There's your A33 door. And there it is again. May want to download this, man. Okay, I'm beating that one up. All right. Why does this one look so crappy? All right, let's look at this one. At least it looks clean and it sells in 2 days. Oh, there's the door.
They're selling that door too.
Yeah. All right, you got a cooler. Oh, I think we looked at this last week, Glenn. It looks
Yeah,
like
it looks.
still
Yeah, it
looks
looks
like
familiar.
there's the door again. It still looks like crap. Oh my god. I think we've had
Has
like
it?
one decent locker in your area in like a month, man.
I know. The only decent one went way high.
Yeah, I mean that one you bought where you made all the money on those marble tables, that was a blessing, wasn't it?
Oh God, yeah,
Yeah. You need another one like that, I think.
yeah.
Uh, God, this one sucks, man. All right. Well, there's really nothing in this one. It's just purple tubs. I think we might have looked at that before.
Yeah, it looked familiar too.
Fiery Bear 50 bid $90 on this. Okay. What did he see? Let's check. Oh, he saw the door. There it is. Oh, yeah, this is the one with the skeleton. He
Oh
wants
yeah.
a skeleton for 90
I guess
bucks.
it's worth, the skeleton's worth $90 to him because I don't see anything else in there.
Well, he's got like a fur padded purple rabbit cage here. I guess maybe there it is right there. Maybe that's got him excited. It's probably this clown right here. It's a laughing skeleton. And there it is. There's the money shot right there.
Isn't that weird? They take a clear shot of the door and then inside the locker they don't.
Yeah, I mean, that's the best picture I've ever seen that they put up. This picture here is not too bad, but
No.
this clown right here is probably worth about $15. I mean, I don't know what
Yeah.
I guess he's hoping there's more Halloween stuff because that's not that far away, and that stuff does sell. We're actually going to sell some Halloween stuff here before too long. We got like skulls that they're actually fairly heavy and made well. We're just going to sell them because people are crazy and they'll buy that. Looks like jewelry coming out of this. Costume jewelry. That purple cage, you might be able to sell that to somebody. But really, I mean, at $90, you're already maxed out on. I mean, I wouldn't want to pay that for it. I really wouldn't, man. There you go. I don't know, but it looks like the same ones we looked at last week, man.
Yeah, it does.
Okay. Weed Patch Highway. Really? Weed Patch? I don't know if I've seen this one. Oh, Lord, this looks worse than the other one. All right, let's go down. On Lockerbox, I like going down to these pictures. They hold still. There's a leaf blower. So they got what looks like what would have been a nice couch, but they stuffed all this. They piled all the stuff on top of it. So it's going to be all screwed up now. Nice job there. Oh, yeah, they jacked it up. Look at that.
Yeah.
That's not a good idea to do that. Yeah, this one's not going to work either, is it? Instant hydration. That's a Milwaukee blower. Probably get it and realize you don't have the charger for it.
Yeah, or a battery.
Yeah, and to buy the battery for that thing almost costs as much as the whole dang thing.
Oh yeah.
Cheap.
Yeah.
it's a little vanity with lights. That's something. Dolly's good. This one's a little. It's just the way they did the furniture. There's a whole set here. It's decent looking. Ooh, it's not horrible. It's better than some of the other ones. Don't see the battery. See, the battery goes right there, I believe.
Yeah.
It's not there, so. And then you got to wonder, do you got the charger? Oh boy, you got a little weight bench here. That's 50, 80, $80 kind of thing. All right. I'm not even going to click on this. Huh. Whoa, 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 whoa. Big old AC in. Well, look at the. Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah, it's a split, called a split AC system.
Really? That's like a
Yeah,
central.
yeah, you
But
have to have the condenser which sits outside your house, and this is the part. Or no, that may be the condenser right there. There's two
okay,
parts to.
yeah, I got you. That would be for a central air for your home, but you
Yeah,
don't even put
yeah,
the other parts in there. So that would be risky if you were counting on that.
yeah.
And just gardening tools. Yeah, it looks fairly older too. Look, you can see this. Look at the dirt
Mhm.
on. Yeah, it might be in there because it doesn't work too. Oh, cotton pads. Look at all these big old boxes of cotton pads. That's what it looks
That
like.
may
It's
be
gonna.
maybe pee pads for animal.
If it was like for people, you could actually make a lot of money on this stuff because you could sell that stuff on marketplace. I'm serious, man. If it was that, but just cotton pads, 54 bags. Well, for 54 bags, it's not going to be the kind. God, I don't know. I don't know. There's more of it down there. Yeah, these are good when you can get them. These little four wheelers.
Oh yeah,
I always keep them because I use them all the time, man. Like stuff that I got in building 3, rather than having it just sitting on the floor, because I got several of those things. I'll just put it on there, and then when it's time to go get the item, I can just roll it out of there. So it's good to have a bunch of them. So I mean, I don't know why I'm still looking at this, just reminiscing on that stuff. Okay. Hmm. Secure care, weed patch. We looked at that. That looks like crap. I don't think we've seen this one. Nobody's bid on it. Oh, I see why. That dolly looks like it's been around for a while. Proud plasma donor. Yeah, that means they needed money. They went
yeah.
and sold the blood. That's not a good sign. Yeah, this is yeah, it's dirty. Yeah, I just don't like the dirty units. All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back into the chat and get re-engaged with the chat. If we got anybody here, but all right, I want to. Yeah, all right, remove. Now, why are we over there, Glenn?
I don't know.
Oh, that's not right. Where'd you go?
uh,
Oh my God, no, not again. Wait a minute, there it is, isn't it?
yeah, there we are. Yeah.
Okay, All right, let's go back into the chat. I want to, yeah, we can go back in there. I like to engage the chat. I love this unit. I know bikes. Yeah, Mad Dog. Those bikes probably a couple $100 a piece. I don't know. I think they're mountain bikes. It may cost washer and dryer 6 to 1,000. Yeah. So where the unit is right now, I believe between the bikes and the washing machine and dryer, it's covered. So I like to keep track of it like that, kind of. Yeah. There are YouTube channels that show how to open safes. Well, I know how to open them. I just don't like. I like to open them without destroying them. Is that what you mean? But if I was going to pay a locksmith to come out and open, I can get in the safe myself. I got a big old crowbar. But if I was going to call a locksmith, I would want to be able to resell the safe. So they would have to rekey it and all. Yeah. I mean, this place wanted $300 just to come in out and get into it, and they would want to get it rekeyed. That would have been extra, and it's a $700 safe. So would it really be worth doing that? That's what you have to ask yourself. And then if you get a $700 safe, you're not going to be able to sell it for $700. You might be able to sell it for $300 or $400. Then if you're paying $500 to sell for $400, it doesn't make any sense. Cost over 1,000. Yeah, I know it will. You could go for yeah, 77812. I believe we did jewelry and guns. That's right. See, that would be the perfect case scenario, Glenn. If I got in there and I found a jewelry box with gold in it. Yeah. With gold being $1 million an ounce like it is, yes, that would be cool. Yeah, that is it. I'm excited about that one, man. Why have they trying to sell for 6 months? They're just trying to get rid of it. Well, sometimes people pay at the last minute every month, and so they keep listing their unit, and then they pay it up. Those are the kind usually if you look at the pictures and you look down on the floor, there's usually a pile of locks sitting on the right side of the storage unit, right below where you cut the lock off. That's what happens there. Okay, story. What'd you say there? Shoot. Now I lost my. Dang, got it. Okay, there's that. $500 couch. Storage. Maybe could have been a sister unit. 265997. All right, we might have. Let me start that. We might want to go back to that one. Right now, I just want to engage in the chat a little bit. Not bad. I don't like. I love this door. Yeah, we got pictures of the doors. One thing that Glenn can do really well in Bakersfield is find doors if he ever needs one. Because like these facilities, they'll show you the best pictures of them they can. You can pick the number you want. You want a door that says A33 on it? No problem. Legos are better than stock. Yes, yeah, Xbox, that's good. Lego's good. All that's sellable. If you mean 3,000 on the unit that I'm looking at, could be. I mean, like I was telling Glenn, man, there's no guarantee that gun safe's empty. I mean, you got to assume they're empty when you buy them. Or when you're buying these things. I mean, maybe you can gamble a little bit over and above that being empty. But if it is empty, then it's only going to be worth what you can sell the safe for. And if you got to wreck the safe to get in there, and then or you call a locksmith, and then you're going to pay what, $300 to $500 to get it rekeyed, and it's a $700 safe. I don't know, man. Some of that stuff can, but I don't understand it though, Mad Dog. Roller skates can be good money. I could see that if like they were new in the box. Yeah. More video games. Yeah, video games could always. Yeah, that's what I sold Jay, a bunch of video games, gaming systems, Pokemon cards, Magic cards, Dungeons and Dragons. I sold him all that stuff for gold and silver. So what he'll be doing is he sells all that stuff on Whatnot. He said to get to sell on Whatnot, you actually have to do a Zoom call with the owners of Whatnot, so they can make sure you're not a blithering idiot. I guess that's why they do that, you know. They don't want somebody going blah, 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 blah. You know, they want somebody that can talk to, you know, and sell stuff, you know. What happened? I don't know what happened, man. Air conditioner 50. Yeah, right now air conditioners would sell good, you know. You don't have to worry about them right now. This sucks. I buy air conditioner before that. At least it has got a jewelry box. Hey, I like when I see a jewelry box in a storage unit, man. And you know what? That's key. That's key to me. Generally speaking, they're not empty. I mean, they are sometimes. Sometimes people will take the jewelry out, put it in something else. Wow. They did. The highlight of the auction, the door. Yeah, and they had the better pictures were the door itself. So, pop cooler 50. Yeah. Hey, Sky Warrior, how you doing? Appreciate you, man. Working and lurking. Yeah, we're just looking at some ways to bring in a big pile of cash because you know cash comes in handy, right? You know what I always say, man. The best thing about paper money, you can turn it into gold right now. Todd says that's a lot of piss pads. We actually use those to put outside the litter boxes because Thomas misses sometimes. He does. He'll miss, and so we put the pads on the outside, so where if he does miss, it picks it up. So we actually use those kind of things. I don't think we need that many. I guess you could sell them. I mean, that takes up a lot of space, and they're not really high end stuff. If you get my drift. If I had a big old pole barn, and you know, I might consider that. Maybe a little bit of help, but it's me, myself, and the three of us, and you know, pushing. He's 70 years old in about 3 weeks, 4 weeks. I try to buy tactfully at this point. I try to look at what. That's why I'll rent the unit. I'll work at my pace. I don't give a crap about just a slight bit extra on rent. You can usually get a really good deal for the first month or two because they figure most people will get in there and get stuck in there. You know, you'll be in there for years. Or me, I'm not going to get stuck in there. I'll be out within usually a month. Sometimes I'll be there 2 months. That way I can work at my own pace and I don't have to hurry. And I can do all my filming and everything, you know. I like to be able to do it right, you know, do it without rushing. Sky Warrior. I love the name. That's right. Bad Dog said, yes, with destroying the safe and YouTube channel. Yeah, you know, part of the good thing about it is destroying the safe on YouTube gets you extra views. I have found that. Did you hear something, Glenn? Was that on your end?
Yeah, it's outside.
Oh, okay. I didn't know what it was. I didn't know where it was coming from. I mean, some of those gun safes you could drill them out. You know, the cheaper ones you can just drill them out, and you don't really ruin them that way because you could have a new lock of that kind put on there. But to be quite honest, is a safe really safe anyway?
Yeah.
Because I mean, you can break into any. I can break into a safe. So really, it just would slow somebody down, or they'd even steal the safe. I'll tell you something about magnet fishing. I've been watching a lot of magnet fishing channels. They will go to a place where people dump safes. They can go at, and in one day they can pull out 7 to 10 safes from one area out of a river. So what people do, they steal the whole safe. And sometimes though they've been pulling these safes out of the water with the magnets, and they'll still find stuff that are in them. And they have found some gold and silver jewelry before, where they got in a hurry, grabbed a big part of it, dumped the evidence, the rest of the evidence, off and gone, off and gone. Want to know what 25 foot? Yeah, that 25 footer looked okay, man. Okay, we got a little more time, so I'm going to star Mad Dog. He had one place he wanted us to check. Maybe more than that. I'm scrolling back to find it, man. It was a facility number. I looked at 77812. Okay, we did that. Oh, here we go. All right, 26597. Okay, 26597. Let's go. Let's go. 26597. Okay, come on. All right, here we go. 26597. All right, this one, it's actually working today, Mad Dog. Okay. Let's see what's in all these bags over here. Okay. This one's interesting in that looks pretty clean. There's nothing that stands out, but it's going to be really cheap. What is in that corner right there? That container right there, that's one of those zip up coolers. That's where I found all the AK-47 magazines, which I sold for $110 to a pawn shop because I couldn't list them on Marketplace. So I only got $15 for each of the mags, but I had to take all the ammo out of there. So I got 350 rounds of 362s that are worth 50 cents a round. So I still got those. Eventually I'll be able to sell those. Okay, that's just a table there. I thought that was a container. All right, well, never mind. Yeah, that's a pile of crap. What's this? All right, I'll check it out. Yeah, an old stove. You don't want to get one of those. Oh, this looks rifled through, man. This looks like crap.
Yeah.
This is a pile of crap. There's a few dollars in here and there, but I'm not going to waste any more of our time on that. That's a 10 by 10. I'm curious, what location is this? Blue Lick at Park Road. Okay, I've bought over there before. It's been a minute. Okay. It's a little nightstand there. That says fragile. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm looking at yet. I'm pretty sure this. I don't really like it. Look how they wrote fragile on here, Glenn. FR, and then they scratched that out, put a tiny little A above that. G-I. The I and the L look exactly. I shouldn't make fun of. It's like some kid did that. That was sweet. Yeah, why am I looking at that? That's so stupid. Yeah, that's no good. So, which one were you looking at here, man? I haven't seen them all yet, so I'm assuming there's going to be one that's good that's coming up. Maybe it's this one. Hmm. Uh, well, not horrible. Uh, well, I'm not seeing it, man. Not in this one. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything here, man, that I like. This one. Oh, it's like a tackle box. More good fishing stuff. Huh. All right, well, we'll keep looking. See more at this facility. Oh, dear me. I'm not seeing it, man. That one was rifled. I'll take a peek at this one. Sells in 3 days. A lot of boxes. Metal case. Yeah, I'm sure it's full of guns. I'm sure it's full. Somebody will think that. I mean, there is an off chance there is, but I doubt it. What kind of stuff are we looking at here? I don't know, man. It's hard to tell here. Buddy Products. All right, I gotta know. What is Buddy Products? Buddy Products. Uh, Cash boxes, key control cabinets. Okay, that's not bad. All right, all right. Well, it's running up against the 130, so I'm going to come back into the chat. Let's see if I can do this properly. Boom! There we are. Everything's there except it's really small on mine. Does that look normal to you? No, it doesn't.
No, no, we're on the side and we're small.
There
There we
we go.
are.
There it is. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Not bad. I don't like. I love this. Oh, we already did that. Uh, highlighter. Highlight of the auction door. Yeah, that door was sweet.
I wonder what they do since they're showing a picture of the door. You went there and cleaned the locker out and knocked the pins out of the door and took it with you.
Well, it was in the picture. Why'd you took the door? Hell, you were showing so many pictures of it. I felt like you were selling it. Hell yeah, man. I guess they give you a call. Like, why'd you take the door? Look at your pictures. That was the main thing in there. I've already installed it in my house. I love it. I'm not giving it up. Okay, Stooge of Louisville. St- what? To show this nightstand, I was thinking jewelry. Yeah, I was looking at that, Mad Dog. I know what you're talking about, but it looked like a nightstand to me.
Yeah.
Um, I mean, I did get the jewelry reference though. Spelling bad, yeah. No, you looked at. Okay. Stogie of Louisville. Storage. Okay, storage of. Oh, okay. I think that's downtown, man. Oh wow, our governor's in trouble here, man. You talk about having a see. They're trying to groom this clown to be president of the United. They're never. Nobody's ever going to vote for another one of these clowns again after what we're seeing now. But apparently, he's been issuing driver's license to illegal aliens, man.
Oh, well, they've been doing that here in California forever.
It's illegal. It's illegal, and it's against. So there's
Giving them,
that.
giving them government funding and everything else.
Well, they have a nefarious plan because of that. They're not trying to help anybody. They're only themselves because they want to stay in power because they can't get the votes from the people here because we know what they're about. The ones voting for them either are insane or just, I don't understand. But it makes more sense when you find out why they were flooding the country with these people. You know, they didn't care if they were killing other people or stealing or robbing. They didn't care about all that. They just wanted to stay in power. And if people could just understand that, there shouldn't be any problems with knowing what to do. You know, and I don't understand people, man. I'm at a loss. I don't get it, and I don't understand. Getting rid of some inventory, and my God, do I have some inventory? Yes, you do. Yeah, I got rid of a whole pickup truck load that was. He had to strap it down. $2,200. I think we both got a good deal. He has to sell all that stuff, but he got a lot of it. I know he could sell it for more than $2,200. And then I got $2,200 worth of gold and silver that's going to go up in value. So I think it's one of them deals where both of us did really well. So, well, I guess that'll do it for today. So anyway, Glenn, I guess hopefully you get your the other 50% of your issue taken care of this next week or so, and
That'd probably take another week.
another week, yeah. So I'm rooting for you, buddy.
Thank you.
So I guess that's it. I appreciate all you guys showing up in here today. We're gonna do this same thing again next week. Hopefully, I'll have a video out by Friday. If I get this locker Thursday, by Friday I should have a video out on it, and I hope I get it. And just wish me luck. And I guess I'll leave you guys. I got this automatic where it brings up an outro automatically now. So, all right, Glenn. I guess I'll see you next Sunday, bud.
Okay. Good luck with the locker, Mark.
Thanks, Glenn. I appreciate it. See all you guys in the chat next time. See you in the chats along the way this week, and take care. And I'm gonna see ya.
All right, here we go. Look at the condition of this poor little cuckoo clock. If you take a 35-pounder, whatever, right, and go like this, you know what? That thing has seen its last days. Woo, Lordy, it's completely screwed up. 2 for 1. We're gonna do here. We got 30. It's a 35. So I think a 20 would be enough, but I think we'll go with 35 here, and we'll see how a 35 does. So get ready. This is a 35er. 35. That's the answer. We're at today. If you ever get a bad storage unit, don't worry about it. Just get back on the horse. Okay, we got rid of it. I don't know what it is about violins lately, man. Every video needs some fluff in it. So I found a plunger in here, so I thought we'd lick it. All right, are you ready? How much do you all get for this? I found a keyboard, guys. Do not try that at home. This is for professional keyboard smashers. Now, this is not a Bible, but it looks like one. Okay. Enjoyed the video today. Thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.